The play of the day is brought to you by Bud Light, and it was CeeDee Lamb. Prescott rolling out, a little one-hander on the sideline and the flag. I mean, how good was that? Against the helmet, stayed in bounds, led to a Cowboys touchdown. Big second half for Dallas. And they take down the Giants 28-20. More to come. Coming up next, the StateFarm postgame show. The Madden Player of the Game presentation with Aaron. Don't want to miss it. Back after this. We welcome you back to the StateFarm postgame show as Dak Prescott, the John Madden Player of the Game today. A $10,000 donation will be given in his name by the NFL to the youth or high school football program of his choice. Youth football, something that meant a lot to John, and this is just another way of honoring his legacy and impact on the game. Down to Aaron Andrews, who's with Dak right now.
Yeah, and Dak you're going to have a mellow night tonight, right? You said Thanksgiving?
Yeah, definitely a mellow night, hanging out.
Mellow, hanging out. And you weren't so mellow there in the second half. First half, your coach was complaining about some self-inflicted wounds. What happened in the second half for you guys?
Yeah, we, as you said, got off our own feet, got things rolling, played to our standard, our expectation, pretty much scored every drive in the second half but that last one, and that's what this team can do when we heighten our focus and finish the way that we can.
You obviously being a massive leader on this team, you also care about your defense as well. They made a huge stop on 4th and 1 and kind of kept rolling. What was the difference, do you think, for them in the second?
Yeah, our defense can win a lot of games, so we've got to lean on them. Those guys played well tonight. Only allowed that late touchdown in the second half, allowed us to get momentum. We just took over the game. That's what we can do. Built off of that second half, and we've got to move forward and continue to grow.
The NFL, as they should, are honoring John Madden today, Thanksgiving. Dak corrected me, and I said, you probably didn't hear any of his games, and you said, I'm old enough to remember Madden Player of the Game. What does this mean to you, especially because you're a big fan of John Madden?
Yeah, it's humbling. It's an honor. Some of my first memories of watching football, Thanksgiving games, are John Madden and his voice, just knowing his impact to this game, not just the video game, but being a player, a coach, a broadcaster. It's special to get this.
Appreciate you. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you, Aaron. Happy Thanksgiving.
Dak, Aaron, we appreciate it. John Madden Player of the Game. And so the Cowboys get a 28-20 win over the Giants, and the State Farm postgame show continues after this commercial break. Kurt will be back with the guys from studio.
Welcome back to the State Farm postgame show.
All right, happy Thanksgiving again, everybody. So we welcome you back to the State Farm postgame show. The Cowboys get the win, 28-20 over the Giants. And Jimmy, it seems as though the Cowboys have fixed whatever was ailing them for a little bit in that fourth quarter against Green Bay.
They've still got to clean up some things. They still had a couple of interceptions. They still got too many penalties. But when they play a clean ball game, I don't know if there's anybody can beat them.
Well, here's the thing. We know who CeeDee Lamb is. CeeDee Lamb had another big day. They went away from CeeDee Lamb, though. Gallup had a big first half, and Schultz looked healthy for the first time the last couple of weeks. That's big for them, along with Pollard.
I think watching this game, you see Dallas use all their weapons. They had to find a way because the running game wasn't as strong as it has been. It was great to see Zeke back out there running the way that he ran. But I agree with you when it comes to later in the season, when the playoffs, when this team is built to win now. They can't have these starts. You can't have these turnovers. Will they be able to overcome that? I think that's something that time is going to tell as they go further in the season.
Penalties at home.
You can go, Jimmy, you were just saying in the commercial break about going for it on 4th down. I didn't have a problem necessarily with them Dallas going early because it's early and they can overcome it, but then turn it around. And with the Giants, I didn't like it early because it gave the Giants momentum.
And for the Giants, what do they have to lose? The Giants have already exceeded all expectations this year. So for them to try to get a win in Dallas, they had to try to find a spark because talent-wise, they're nowhere near the Cowboys. And I was actually surprised they hung in there as long as they did. But at the end of the day, the Cowboys have more talent. You just knew that ball was going to roll down.
You're on your side of the field, and I see what Jimmy's saying, but I think it gives them momentum. I get it gives the Giants momentum.
Well, the Cowboys won the game. They may have won a little bit more as we bring in our NFL insider, Jay Glazer. You said in the pregame show this could be the battle for Odell. Is it?
Hey, listen, you guys are both talking about talent there. Both of these teams are in it for this talent right here. Odell Beckham, who is actually watching the games today, and we know a little bit more about his schedule. Right now, the Cowboys tentatively have him scheduled to come in on Monday, December 5th, the Giant Press. They're going to huddle after this game to figure out what day they're going to bring him in this week or right after that the Cowboys meet with him as well. But yeah, Odell Beckham obviously is going to be on probably one of these two teams here in the next couple of weeks.
All right, thanks a lot, Jay. Well, we got a peek inside the locker room that he might soon be in following the Cowboys win.
We got to clean up some stuff now. Yeah, you got to clean up some stuff, especially those penalties. Yes, all right? Great job. Happy Thanksgiving. Also, you got the floor running.
I told y'all run through somebody's face, and y'all understood the assignment. Great job. Cowboys on me. 1, 2, 3. Cowboys!
All right, so this wraps up a fun day of football, American style for us. Earlier today, in the World Cup action, probably the goal of the tournament, Brazil, the team that everyone is saying pretty much will probably be the favorites throughout the tournament. Richarlison, he scored 2 goals, none better than this one, as Brazil gets the win. Nothing to advance past Serbia. That game and all of the World Cup going on in Qatar. Alexi Lawless headlining our studio coverage there, and he takes it over from here.
We have a soccer ball. Greetings, Alexi Lawless here, coming to you from our Fox Sports World Cup compound here in Doha, Qatar for the 2022 World Cup. I am backstage here with all of these incredible people that are bringing you the World Cup. Yeah! Look how happy they are. Look how happy they are. It's incredible. Listen. We are celebrating the World Cup. We are also celebrating Thanksgiving. They are away from their family and friends, but if you're going to be away from your family and friends on a holiday like Thanksgiving, have it be for a good reason. I think the World Cup's a good reason, and we continue to have incredible stories on and off the field. Great players, great upsets, great games. Speaking of great games, USA, England, tomorrow. Be there. There's our set.
And it's a beautiful set. We thank all the men and women that are sacrificing their time here from Thanksgiving, working for us over in Qatar, bringing the World Cup. Hey, there's going to be some happy people watching that game tomorrow because in today's Fox Super 6 contest, someone won $25,000 of Terry's money, and someone else, Mitch from Kansas, won Michael's truck.
Congrats, Mitch. Congrats. Enjoy it. Rides real smooth.
All right. Mitch gets the truck pending verification as soon as we get in touch with him. That's going to do it for us right now. But as Alexi Lawless mentioned, this kind of begins a huge holiday weekend here on Fox Sports. England versus USA tomorrow, 1 o'clock Eastern, maybe the biggest World Cup match in American men's history. Then Saturday, Michigan and Ohio State get together. Big noon kickoff starts it off Saturday at 9 a.m. Eastern. And then we'll see you again for an NFL Sunday doubleheader. The big game, Patrick Mahomes taking on Aaron Donald and the Rams. But that'll do it for us here on Thanksgiving Day. The Cowboys get the big win over the Giants. We thank you so much for spending your Thanksgiving with us, and enjoy the rest of the evening with your family, friends, and everyone. Thank you so much. We'll see you again on Sunday.